Hello internet friends. In today's video, I have a very, very important announcement to make. I have finally decided it is time for me to enter my maximalist era. It is finally time for me to embrace it. I don't know, honestly, if it's just because spring is right around the corner, and typically around springtime, florals start creeping into the mix and you see all these like crazy fun pattern prints and like we're just waking up, you know? Weather's getting better and we're just like ready to go out and party. Or if it's just because I am completely over this like minimalist trend of just beige on beige on beige. Without further ado, we need to start talking about maximalist fashion. I do need to have a little bit of structure in my life when it comes to thrifting for maximalist trends. We are going to look no further than Pinterest because Pinterest is my best friend when it comes to like mood boarding and all that kind of stuff. Slowly but surely, I have been starting to accumulate some pins that I absolutely love for maximalist trends. However, I do want to pinpoint some of the patterns that I'm noticing, not like actual patterns that I'm noticing, but like, you know, patterns within the styles that I'm pinning. Anyways, you get what I mean. Now, I have been talking so much about cobalt blue. It always seems to be this time of year that I start embracing my like inner need for cobalt. She's clearly gravitating towards colors that like all interchange and intermix together. And I think whenever you're at the thrift store and you're looking through items, oftentimes it's good to pull out your phone and just Google like what exactly is the complementary color to this item. That is such a like life hack that I have started to embrace lately when it comes to trying to find different maximalist looks and just find complementary colors, because once you master that concept, you can make any outfit look so good. Next, I'm seeing lots of patterns and then just like one bright pop of color. So I love the use of the leopard print pants and then just that like strong pop of just a green coat. I love that look. Okay, I am starting to see this trend everywhere in street style reports, but I just love the idea of like a long maxi skirt or dress and then the layering on top of that. I love this like oversized slouchy look sweater slash like long sleeve shirt. I'm definitely adding that to my list of like things that I absolutely need. This is just another one of those examples, like I'm just seeing this everywhere right now. Long dress and then the oversized sweater on top of it. It's so interesting too because there's no structure to these pieces. Like there's no tucking in, there's no finding the waist. I mean, I guess she is kind of doing like a little pocket moment, but other than that, there's really not much structure in this outfit. I personally embrace slouchiness. I absolutely love it. I am a creature of comfort, so to me, I instantly gravitate towards these looks. Okay, but can we talk about ties? I remember seeing Blazed and Glazed talking about thrifting ties probably 3 seasons ago at this point. I remember her like staking claim on the fact that ties were going to be the next big thing. And now all of a sudden it has us in a chokehold, literally and figuratively. Without further ado, you guys, I think I have a pretty solid list of things that I can look for. Let's go thrifting. First stop, we're doing Deseret because we all know Deseret is so good with vintage clothing, and straight out of the gate, I managed to find this beautiful ruffled vintage maxi dress. This is so pretty. I did stumble on these cowboy boots and I am very much obsessed with the cowboy boot look right now. Okay, but can we have a round of applause for this moment? This bad boy was on the fresh to go out rack and oh my gosh, I almost screamed. This is such a good find. Staud is a never pass on brand. And in some of my previous videos, I've talked about the Gunne Sax label from the 1980s, not to be confused with the style of Gunne Sax from the 1970s. They evolved and they went full-blown metallic 80s glam, and I am here for it. Not passing up on this one either. Next stop is Savers. We are going straight to the men's section. I think I can accomplish most of these looks that I'm going for with just a long sleeve t-shirt. Now, I think the biggest trick with the men's style t-shirts is to make sure there's a cuff on there so that when you are layering, it adds a little bit of dimension. I feel like it needs just the slightest bit of structure. Without the cuff, it's just gonna look like a slouchy piece of mess. And then of course ties are the easiest thing in the world to find. Again, you pick up one, it's replaced by 20 more. I think this one may be my favorite piece just because it is pink on pink. Although I may not be keeping this one for myself, I think I will have a lot of fun styling this look. All right, we are back. Let's get into this maximalist haul. Now, of course, I have to start off with like the ultimate dream dress, this Staud piece. I am so excited about this brand. This is like one of those it girl brands. I would compare it to Gunne because that's definitely a brand that I talk about quite a bit on this channel, but I just love picking up this brand. It definitely, if you're a reseller, it sells fantastically. This is a beautiful ribbed knit. It is definitely one of those like stretchy materials. I do absolutely love the color block detail on this. That is my favorite part. It just instantly gives you that maximalist look. You don't even have to try. I definitely think this dress is a less is more kind of thing, just because the dress itself is more and more. Like, you already have the color combo going on for you. It's built into the dress. We're doing the cowboy boots and just gonna call it a look. I also think this dress is one of those pieces too that you could very easily unbutton this and wear it as just like a duster jacket. Like, built in already. And then if we want to go true maximalist, even though again we're going into springtime, so I don't know how much I'm going to be wearing this jacket, I do think this with like the sleeves cuffed up matches that image that I had pinned so well. Okay, we have the dress of the moment, this like ruffle organza, beautiful sweeping maxi dress. Well, at least on me, it's gonna be a maxi dress. I don't know if it's meant to be a maxi or a midi, probably a midi, but this is definitely from that like prom style era where more is more, okay? At first glance, I honestly thought this was a homemade project, so I was so close to skipping on it. However, two things gave it away for me. One, the zipper itself definitely was indicating that it was most likely vintage. You can typically indicate that it's going to be vintage just because more recent dresses have that little like teardrop zipper. And then next, I kept digging a little bit deeper and I found the Union label. And that instantly told me this is vintage. I think this is the most fun I have had with a dress in a long time. This is just so beautiful. The ruffles are endless. And I think one of the best ways to bring this into like a more modern touch and to tie in the cowboy boots is this studded belt. I think this is like such a perfect little moment. Is it stealing a little bit from Carrie Bradshaw? Yes, 100%. But I just, oh my gosh, I'm obsessed with this look. Back on my Jessica McClintock for Gunne Sax bullshit, okay? This I could not pass on. Plus, not to mention, metallics are all over the place right now. I am seeing them everywhere. In different lighting, it gives off so many different vibes, and I just absolutely love that. So this sweater ended up coming in super handy because this skirt was way too long for me. This is definitely one of those moments where you can tell, like, I'm 5'1"-ish on a good day. One of the safest bets for me, though, was definitely sticking with the monochromatic trend, going with like colors that complement each other, and then the black boots, I swear these are paying off like tenfold because they just go so well with everything that I've picked up so far. Okay, I feel like I don't even need to explain this piece, but one thing that I can do is I cannot recommend enough just buying your basics at the thrift store, okay? You don't need to invest in so many long sleeve slouchy t-shirts at H&M. You can go to the thrift store and find the better version, hands down, because it's gonna be broken in for you. Take my word for it. Go to the men's section right now, stop what you're doing. Okay, maybe finish this video, but after that, go to the thrift store and pick up some vintage menswear basics. You won't be disappointed, okay? And you'll thank me for it later. I am just ultimately so happy that this like frumpy girl style is a thing right now because I am living for this just casual masterpiece, okay? I feel like I could throw on some necklaces, kind of layer it up a bit. Love it. Love, love, love it. And this is so like soft and worn in already. I can just tell It's gonna go far in my wardrobe. And another piece that doesn't really need very much of an explanation. However, I did decide, I stood there for a while at the thrift store and I was like, what kind of tie do I want to get, okay? They're cheap. You don't have to put much thought into it, but I didn't want to end up with a tie that I was never gonna wear. Okay, I am today years old and realized I have no idea how to tie a tie. I don't really wear ties on the regular, so here we go.
What we do is make an X. We're gonna call the long end the big fish, short end is the little fish. Pinch it in the middle, then the big fish is gonna swim around the rock. Then the big fish is gonna swim on the back side of the rock, come over the top. You know, it's hard to see. And the big fish is gonna drop down through the waterfall. Then you cinch it up.
Okay, everything has just left my brain. Big fish, little fish. Already did it wrong. Okay, I think that's gonna be as good as it's gonna get around here. Big fish, little fish, don't know them. Okay, I'll just say it. I kind of gave up a little bit on this one. Like, I don't think I have enough of the color tones to really truly make this work. And this took an exceptionally long time to figure out. So I think I'm just gonna go with a classic, like, tailored looking menswear vibe. This is always a tried and true. Is it truly maximalist? No, it definitely falls more into the androgynous category, but if you've been here long enough, you know I am definitely into that look. Okay, the last piece, I don't think she's going in my personal collection. She's going straight into the store. And this just doesn't need to go into my closet. It doesn't make sense with the current wardrobe that I have. But you bet I am gonna have some fun putting together an outfit for this, okay? Okay, this is definitely one of those moments that I wish so badly that I had the ballet flats that are in style right now. Like, if I had that with this outfit on, because it would just be like pink, 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 it would be a masterpiece. But you know what? I gotta work with what I got and be happy with it. That's okay, you guys get the vibe. We'll just stand like this instead. But honestly, I think this layering, I love it. Okay, you guys, that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this little maximalist kick that I am on right now. Thank you so much for watching. As always, like, comment, subscribe. And if you're new around here and you guys enjoyed this video, I might have a couple extra right here and right here. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.